Welcome to our live training session number 27, part 3. In this video, we're going to take a look at doing our high cam fuel and ignition timing tuning for both part throttle and wide open throttle areas of operation, as well as learning how to set our VTEC engagement point. We're going to be learning how to do that with the chassis dyno, as well as paying attention to our data logs. There's going to be a very specific process I'm going to be showing you. It's going to be making your life much easier, figuring out where your optimal VTEC point is going to be at. So without further wait, let's jump into our live training session so we can get started. Welcome back to our live training session here with our naturally aspirated Honda S2000. Now in the last video, we mapped out our low cam operation. We went into our fuel and our spark timing tables and we set everything up for idle, part throttle, and wide open throttle areas of operation. Now we're ready to move into our high cam operation in our fuel and spark timing tables, as well as set our VTEC point once we get everything dialed in. Now before we do that, we have to go and take a look at a couple things. We can utilize what we find in our fuel tables for the low cam and our spark timing tables for the low cam and use that in moving forward into our high cam table. We can judge the spark timing and the fuel delivery to get an idea of where we need to be at to make sure we're going to have adequate fuel and adequate spark once we engage our VTEC and go through that tuning process. We're also going to have to go and lower our VTEC down. Right now we have it raised to 9,000 RPM, essentially bypassed our VTEC. Now we're going to go and bring it way down. We're actually going to bring it to 3,000 RPM so that we're able to lock our VTEC in and figure out where our low cam and our high cam torque curves cross. That's going to be our engagement point. Now if you don't have a chassis dyno available, I am going to be showing you a trick, taking a look at our injector pulse width and figuring out where we're going to have the engagement point based on what we're seeing in data logs. Again, we'll be reviewing that, but first let's jump into our parameters here. And we're going to be lowering our VTEC down. So we're going to go to our lower boundary, lower this down to 3,000 RPM, go to our upper boundary, set it at 3,000. By going in and setting them at 3,000, we're going to effectively be on our high cam as soon as we start our pull. So it's going to allow us to be in VTEC as long as possible and figure out where our torque curves cross. That's going to be always where we have our engagement point. So where our low cam torque curve starts to fall off and where our high cam torque curve starts to pick up, we're going to have an engagement, and that's going to be the ideal point. So let's go here and let's close this. And we're also going to go into our low cam fuel table. Now we're taking a look at our raw fuel values in here. We're going to be looking at approximately what they're showing us here, let's say about 4,000 or 5,000 RPM. We're going to be Thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here, and you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.